The only thing that hasn't been rare in this deck is the 2 basic lands. Go prefab. Let's do it. Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew. This is Morning Magic, where we go over our deck, play the deck, and tell some jokes as we play. If you like MTG and this kind of content where we've got new decks all the time to check out, please like and subscribe. It goes a long way to helping out. Thank you. Today we needed red and black Rakdos colors, and we've got this prefab deck that I wanted to go through. It's called Line of Fire. It's a sacrifice deck. There's a lot of sacrifice in it. Not really my thing, because I don't like getting rid of the creatures, my own creatures, and I don't think the payoffs are super huge in this deck, but it's a prefab deck, and they're trying to show off some of the cards. Like, it's got one Croxa in here, which is a great card. But let's go ahead and check out. Let's see what it has. Alchemist Gift. Target creature gets +1/+1, gains your choice of Death Touch or Lifelink until the end of turn. Serrated Scorpion. When Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. Village Rites, you can sacrifice a creature and draw 2 cards. Infuriate gives +3/+2 to the end of turn. Discordant Piper. When it dies, you create a 0/1 white goat creature token, so something to sacrifice. Well, you can sacrifice this and then have something to sacrifice. Heartless Act. You can choose one, destroy a target with no counters on it, or remove up to 3 counters from a target creature. Piper of the Swarm. Rats you control have Menace, and you can pay 2, tap, and create a 1/1 black rat creature token, something to sacrifice. Or you can pay 4, tap this, and sacrifice 3 rats, gain control of a target creature. Nice. Be fun. Blood Aspirant. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, you put a 1/1 counter on Blood Aspirant. So this is one we're not wanting to get rid of. We want to keep this out and pump it up by killing our own creatures. And you can pay 2, tap it, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Blood Aspirant deals 1 damage to a target creature. That creature doesn't block this turn. Careless Celebrant. When Careless Celebrant dies, it deals 2 damage to a target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Fire Prophecy can deal 3 damage to a target creature. You put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card. Forbidden Friendship. Create a 1/1 dinosaur creature token and a 1/1 human soldier creature token. Croxa. When Croxa enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. And whenever Croxa enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard an online card this way loses 3 life. And you can escape for 4 and exile 5 other creatures from your graveyard. Slaughter Priest of Mogus. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, Slaughter Priest of Mogus gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Sacrifice another creature or an enchantment. Slaughter Priest of Mogus gains first strike until the end of turn. Liliana, Standard Bearer, has Flash, and when Liliana's Standard Bearer enters the battlefield, draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. Woe Strider. When Woe Strider enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 white goat creature token, sacrifice another creature, scry 1, escape for 5, exile 4 other cards from your graveyard, and when when Woe Strider escapes with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Dire Fleet Warmonger. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, Dire Fleet Warmonger gets +2/+2 and gains Trample until the end of turn, which could be nice. It's a 3/3 for 3, and it could be a 5/5 with Trample. Eat to Extinction. Exile another creature or planeswalker. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Tectonic Giant. Whenever Tectonic Giant attacks or becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose 1. Tectonic Giant deals 3 damage to each opponent, or exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of turn of your next turn. You may play that card. Elite Headhunter has Menace. You could pay 3, sacrifice another creature or an artifact. Elite Hunter deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. And finally, Gourmand. Flying. Trample. As an addition to cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature. When Gourmand enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. So you have to sacrifice 2 creatures to get this out, and it costs 6 mana. I'm not super impressed. Let's do it. Good luck. We've got 3. We've got something to do on turn 1, turn 2. Keep. Turn 1, Serrated Scorpion. Attack. Okay, they don't want to block that. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh, that stinks. That's hilarious. We're trying to sacrifice stuff, and they have a card that gets pumped up every time one of our creatures dies. That's hilarious. No attacks. I'll have to wait. I'm gonna attack with this one. So if it dies, I can do 2 damage to a target creature, which is this. We'll attack with this one, do 2 damage to it. Okay, resolve. Let's see if they have something to pump it up to keep it safe. Indestructible to the end of turn. Savage Gorger, flying at the beginning of your end step. If an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Savage Gorger. Draw something good, please. We've got 4 mana. We've got all the mana we need to make this exciting. Heartless Act. Destroy that. I'll attack this here. We'll go ahead and do a lifelink. Woot! Yes! Yes! We're gonna get there, I think. Maybe. Savage Gorger, another flyer. All attack. What do you call an outlaw who steals gift wrapping for the rich to give to the poor? A ribbon hood. Next to damage, we get our 0/1 token and the turn. Singular Vampire, flying whenever a creature dealt damage by a Singular Vampire just dies. Put a Heartless Act. Yes! Oh my goodness. We are the luckiest in the world. Submit 1. Gets a little bigger. Attack. 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're so close. Are we going to get there? Oh my goodness. We have land. Woot. We're gonna get there. We get the V. Oh my goodness. We gain a life. Attack with 1. They're gonna sacrifice it. Target gets indestructible. That's fine. We attack with 1. Yes. They block it. It dies. We do 2 damage over here. Good game. Woot. It got there in spectacular fashion. We had exactly what we needed, and I'm gonna put that on luck. What the reindeer say before they tell a joke: this will slay you. Those reindeer with their slang. We don't have anything till turn 3. We're gonna go with it anyways. Mill. How do you lift a frozen car with a Jack Frost? They did nothing. Low Strider. Goat. Thought Thief. Village Rights. Sack the goat. Which holiday mascot has the least spare change? Saint Nicholas. Okay. We're gonna do Groxa. Make them discard something. Okay, we're going to Fire Prophecy. Hey, they finally decided to counter the spell. Yeah, they did have something all that time. Very interesting. Oh, Resolve. I'll attack. Each opponent mills 2 cards. Oh no, there goes our stuff. I have Brazen Borrower coming in. It's going to be pretty big too. We kind of want them to attack us with more. That's good for us. That'll only be 1 blocker, because Brazen Borrower can only block flyers. We'll put out Groxa. They have 11. I'm not going to be able to block them. Good game. They get there. It was closey. Closey dosey. Dosey doze. Whoop whoop whoop. Good game again. Very close. What would you call an elf who just won the lottery? Wealthy. That was a good game. Excitementating. Let's do it. Goosey. Another gilded goose. Goosey goosey ga ga ga. Discordant Piper. Woot. Giant stone coil serpent. That is no bueno. Let's attack. That touch. And we make a goat. Another ghost. The only thing that hasn't been rare in this deck is the 2 basic lands. Go prefab. Let's do it. Vivian. They're going to be creating stuff, which stinks. Can we remove counters off of a planeswalker? I wonder. Target creature. Nope. Let's do Low Strider. Create a goat. I'm not going to block. Let it go. Ah! Nice. They got the Embercleave going. Doop. One more time. Doop. Let's put this out. No attacks, because I'm just gonna die. We're gonna lose. We're trying to put out cards. Ox. When Ox of Agonis enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Escape for 2. Exile 8 other cards from your graveyard. Ox of Agonis escapes with +1/+1 counter on it. Resolve. Look at that ox. It's angry and has extra teeth on the bottom. How can you tell a family doesn't celebrate Christmas? The lights are on, but nobody's a gnome. Nobody's at home? Nobody's a gnome? I have to do 8 damage to that. Let's do it. We're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're gonna kill everything off. Okay, give this one extra. Pass. 2 damage to this one. Let's fire prophecy this. No attacks. They'll put Ember Cleave onto this. I just want to go another turn. I want to play another card. I want to play 2 more cards. No blocks. We'll go down to 1. Draw a land. Draw a land. Come on. It's a land. Hallelujah. Bloop. Put this out. Bloop. And say, good game. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from the graveyard and do damage, I guess. Good game. That's still a joke. What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph. The morning change. We love it. Let's go take a look at that deck. Well, as the usual, playing the prefab decks is exciting because you don't think you're gonna win. So when you do, it is outstanding. And we got there in that first game. After that, we had a really close game, and then we got totally demolished in the last one. But you could see how a tighter build of this would be better. Yeah, just tighter. Some 4-ofs of the good cards. Drop some of the ones you don't really need so much, like Eat of Extinction is probably not the best option here at the 4 slot. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the deck. Let's do one last joke before we go. Why are Christmas trees so fond of the past? Because the presents beneath them. Jeez. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day or night wherever you are. We'll see you next time. Bye.